During rainy season, cooking outside can become an ordeal. You leave the food to go and remove your things from the drying line and pack things so that your things does not get wet and then come and continue. I'm not going to pinpoint what's happened to this food, but if you have eyes, you'll see for yourself. Regardless of that, if you are new, thanks for joining, and to my old golden members, you are welcome. So I allowed my water to boil. I added my flour beautifully. I started stirring, and the rain threatened. I quickly had to stop, go and do one or two things, and came back. But because of editing's sake, it looks like it was a continual process. But hey, it wasn't a continual process. It was really a challenge. I didn't know Konkonte would be very difficult for me today. Konkonte is one of the quickest and easiest recipe that I love to consume, but this ordeal made it very difficult. I took about 3 hours preparing this delicacy. So after adding my flour, I stirred it gradually, make sure I break the lump. I try to break it very well till it becomes very smooth. Even the voiceover is no voicing. Sometimes you film and then you have no option. Either you question yourself, should you post this, should you not post this? But hey, I'm going to post this video regardless. So after stirring it for a while, I added my water for it to soften because it was very hard. So the water enabled the heat enter inside my konkonte. Konkonte is cassava fufu. For those of you who do not know, it is not fufu, it is cassava fufu because of social media. It is konkonte. Konkonte is different from fufu. After a while, I begin to stir it so that I can drive it to break the lumps, which is unbreakable. And funny enough, this recipe was going to be consumed by 5 people. Anytime I'm doing something myself, I don't make mistake, but immediately I want to serve someone, I make mistake. Like, what is wrong with me? It took me about 1 hour to transform the konkonte to this state because what was inside, oh my goodness, if I serve someone with it, I'll disgrace myself. But after a while, it is better and you can see the difference from the beginning till now. I'm not going to pinpoint it, but those of you who know this food and know what is wrong, you understand. If you know, you know. So now you can see it is far better and I'm so proud to serve my visitors with this food. Initially, this food I will take 30 minutes in preparing this, but it took me 3 hours to make this. At a point, I even gave up. I stopped recording. Later, I took my camera and I was like, no, why are you always filming positivity? Film your errors so that people know that you are a human being, you are not a robot. After a while, my konkonte is ready and I'm about to serve it. I'm going to serve it in a disposable rubber because that's the best way we Ghanaians preserve our swallow. Those consuming it are men, so I scoop the quantity that would be enough for them and then I tie it. Funny enough, we all consume this food and there was no leftover. If there's one thing I like about Ghanaians, yes, Ghanaians, we are picky, but we are not too picky when it comes to food, especially men. We have picky men. But most of the men I have worked with, they are not picky. Even if the thing tastes bad, they would make you feel good. And that's one thing I love about Ghanaian men. At this stage, I had to quicken things because it was about to rain again. The weather was very dark and everything was flying, rabbits. I didn't want to pollute my food, so I quickly served it so that I can take my food to the kitchen. It wasn't the best day for me, but what will I do? I have no choice than to post this video. So I'm done and this is the pot and I have cleared everything from the pot and this is the quantity of konkonte I had. It got finished the same day. There was no leftover. Like, I was so happy that none was left for me to throw Remember away. Not to depend on your own understanding. Trust in the Lord, for He's going to show you which path to take. Don't forget to hit the like button to support your girl. Share to friends and family. Comment down below. Subscribe to join the golden family. I love you and until next time, stay blessed.